Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
very
to
much.
all the folks who presented, and that concludes the superintendent's report.
Thank you very much. Next on our agenda is public participation. We have two speakers tonight. First is Casey Singletary.
Good evening. My name is Casey Singletary. I'm the Community Education Director at Sexual Trauma Services of the Midlands. I'm here because sexual and dating violence is an epidemic in our state and in our nation. Currently, South Carolina ranks second in the nation for the number of women killed by men in domestic violence situations. Nationally, 1 in 2 women and 1 in 5 men experience sexual violence victimization at some point in their lives. So for the safety of our children, we must take collective action to stop the cycle of violence in our community by addressing the cultural causes of these issues. We have to show our children through our actions that we are committed to protecting their health and safety while teaching them how to interact positively with those around them. For the past 18 years, Sexual Trauma Services has been working in schools throughout the Midlands to do just that. Sexual Trauma Services and Lexington Richland 5 have been longstanding partners in the effort to stop the cycle of violence in our community. Beginning in 2007, we partnered with Dutch Fork High School and Irmo High School to implement our youth violence prevention curriculum, which is a sexual and dating violence primary prevention curriculum. This partnership continued at Dutch Fork through 2010. And then recently, Dr. Hefner partnered with us to be an ambassador of change during our Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which helped raise awareness of the problem of sexual violence in our community and the resources available to survivors of sexual violence. So due to this partnership with Lexington Richland 5 through youth and community education, we wanted to provide the school board with an update regarding our youth violence prevention curriculum. So this curriculum addresses the social norms and cultural influences that perpetuate sexual and dating violence in our society while helping children to practice the skills necessary to be effective bystanders. Specifically, this 6-session interactive curriculum addresses topics such as gender stereotypes, media influence on violence in relationships, boundary setting and effective communication, the prevention of teen dating violence, bullying, sexual harassment, stalking, and sexual assault. During the 2014-2015 academic year, Sexual Trauma Services has provided 445 youth-focused presentations to youth in 18 schools throughout our service area. The YVP curriculum complies with the Comprehensive Health Education Act, is aligned with South Carolina Health and Safety Education Standards, and exceeds the requirements of Aaron's Law. Our curriculum has been evaluated through a partnership with the University of South Carolina, and we continue to evaluate each implementation of the curriculum using pre- and post-testing. Evaluation results from the 2013-2014 school year show that approximately 3/4 of participants in the YVP curriculum reported changes in adolescent dating violence and gender role norms, improved conflict resolution skills in dating relationships, and promoted help-seeking skills. In addition, 87% of students self-reported on post-test.
30 seconds, Ms. Singletary.
Sorry? Okay. I'm going to skip ahead then. It worked. That's the short. What we're doing now is we have increased our capacity. We can't go out into every school, so what we're doing is training teachers to implement this curriculum in their classrooms. We're holding trainings at the end of June 23rd, 24th for middle school, 25th, 26th for high school, and we would love to partner with Lexington Richland 5. So I have additional information if you would like it.
Thank you, and I'm sorry that we don't have much time, and
No, I
it's my fault for
understand.
not saying those 3 minutes. I received this packet
That has
about
the-
that.
yes.
Was that sent to each board member?
Yes.
It should be, yes.
Okay, so a lot of the details you weren't
Yes,
able
ma'am.
to
All of the
share.
additional information should be in there, and I think my contact information is there if you have any follow-up questions or if there's anything you want to know tonight.
Okay, thank you so
Thank you.
much. Next is Ms. Murphy.
Good evening. Speaking of the referendum and in regard to the growth of your budget in the last 7 years, we don't have any more kids than we did 7 years ago, yet your budget, the taxpayer money you spend, has increased by $31 million. It's $31 million. Why? Thank you.
Thank you. That ends our public participation. Next on our agenda is the action agenda. First, we will have items considered in executive session. Do I